A fellow artist one time shared with me what he thought the different phases were associated with becoming an artist. And at first, it was an interesting concept, but as the years have gone by, as time's gone by, I realized that, he might have been pretty darn right. The phases are, first is the engineering phase, where you're trying to figure out, how did so-and-so do that? And there's this sort of emulating aspect associated with learning the craft. And it could be anything. It could be photography, it could be painting, it could be horseshoeing, it doesn't matter, right? There's that engineering component. How do you do it? And once you start learning how to do that, like dancing, I guess, when you first start dancing, you're probably not very good. I don't know, maybe you are. I'm not. I'm still not. No matter how many times I get out on the dance floor, I'm still not that good. But you get my point, right? When you first start, probably not so good. The more you do it, the better you get. The more you learn technically. You look at other people. You try and follow the people that you like. You watch what they did, how they did it. And you learn from that, right? In a way, you sort of reverse engineer what they did. The second part is the exploration. Now that you've learned how to use the tools of the trade, now you actually start using them. You explore. And exploring is both physical, right? You go out and hike to different locations and see things under different, conditions and weather and all that sort of stuff. But then there's also this part where, the exploration is an inner exploration. You start thinking about how you want to do it. And the more you do that, the more you get out and you sort of introspectively, I'm not even sure if that's a real word, inside, you start to think, oh, that's what it means to explore. I'm looking at not just one kind of imagery, I'm now looking at a bunch of different kinds of imagery. And as time goes by, you then transition into the third phase, which is the artist phase. And the artist phase is where you actually take the engineering and the exploration together, and now you're not bound by any predetermined thing that you have to do, but because you know how to use the tools, you're free to then use them, and that allows you to create the work that you want to create. It allows you to become an artist. And those three phases are, what's the word? Well, it just takes time. You can't wake up one morning and decide you're going to go, straight from engineering to artist. It's just not feasible. So there you have it. Three levels of becoming an artist. One is engineering, the second exploration, and the third becoming an artist. And with any luck, you never stop becoming an artist. You just keep becoming more of an artist, I guess, as time goes by. That's what I try to do. That's what I've tried to do. With any luck, I'm still doing it.